Hey everybody, Kendall here with a little unboxing from China. This is an order from Temu. I kept getting, you know, wind of Temu has deals and anyway, so I checked it out. Having used AliExpress quite a few times, I thought it's worth to try Temu and show you what I got. All right, so we got a lot of journals here. And then the other item I got, I can toss the rest of that. Well, I hope it's in good condition because, you know, this looks like it's been kicked around a little bit. Some styrofoam, hopefully. Oh, I hate that noise. Okay, what have we here? But what every home office or place needs is a statue of Cthulhu. It actually looks pretty good in person. So yeah, Cthulhu is one of those H.P. Lovecraft mythical baddies that's yeah, he's got these little legs. Got some kind of key here. The tentacle beard kind of thing. Little legs. He's got the wings going on in the back of his head. It's kind of interesting how it's leaning more on this side, but it is very much has like a handmade look to it. So yeah, I've got a little statue of Cthulhu here. And it's quite fun. So this is actually what caught my eye. I think they were wanting like $25 for this, and then if you signed up for a thing and installed the app, you could get a discount. So anyway, all said and done, it's hard to say what I paid on each individual item because of the coupons and everything else. But with shipping, all of this was about $32. So not bad at all. I've also wanted to try kind of a traveler's notebook style. If you've followed my channel, you know that I love leather, so that's not the issue. And this is beautiful. Do the smell test. Some of these don't. Yeah, so it doesn't have the same kind of leathery smell. It's not a bad smell, but it doesn't have that nice like Italian leather smell. But you know I love leather. Traveler's notebooks don't have the ability to move specific pages around. You can move inserts around. So anyway, I thought if I get a decent enough cost, then I don't need to have repositional pages. I can just use it like a standard notebook almost. So all right, so we got the elastic, got this piece here, which I wonder if that causes an issue to write with. Maybe not. So I'm not sure if this is real leather. I mean, it looks like real leather on the outside. The inside looks like, almost looks like they've attached something. Like that just looks too smooth to be leather to me. Yeah, I got a super good deal on it, so I'm not too scared. I don't know how great the fountain pen, you know, if the paper will work. But it looks like it came with two books. Oh, and this is like a dark color. I don't know that I love that. It's really kind of like a cardboard color. And then aligned, which looks decent enough. And then they've got some inserts for credit cards or other things if you wanted to, you know, travel around with this, like a traveler's notebook. So, all right. Well, that's worth checking out. Be interesting. I got another one of that same style, but different brand, because I was like, I'm not sure when you get some of these Chinese brands if it'll be good leather or not. So they're the same size. So this is like standard traveler's notebook size, which is kind of like A5 tall, but then thinner. Yeah, this has a similar smell. It's kind of, you know, just, oh, and that's interesting. So this one has this leather piece. This one has this metal reinforced. And this is the same kind of coated interior. They do claim that it's real leather, and I believe that it probably is. But yeah, that's just an interesting interior. And then it's got some of these inserts lined. This is blank, but it's not that dark cardboard color, so that's interesting too. Yeah. Oh, and I should say this is all my own money. Nothing was sponsored, nothing like that. But yeah, I've got kind of a black, kind of a gray. This one's a little more red. Going for some differences here. These are all A5 in height anyway. Traveler's notebooks are thinner, but I do think A5 is the best size for a notebook. And this is supposed to be a fake leather, so yeah, it's definitely fake looking, but a decent journal. Oh, it's got numbered pages. Page quality doesn't feel terrible. It's got an index in the front even. That's interesting. A couple page index. Got some pages that are kind of glued together. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of a nice blue color, A5. And I actually have a brown and a black of this. And I saw that they had some of these, and I thought, well, I know I like these. I'll get a red. And I think it's basically the same thing. So it's kind of got this cool design on the front. It's got kind of these edges that are darkened. They're not shiny, they're just kind of matte. And yeah, it's a fake leather. And oh, this is interesting. Yeah, this one my other notebooks don't have. So this is personal information, and it's got English and Chinese, it looks like. And then it's got a few months, like blank months in the front that you can fill out. A monthly schedule. It's got several of these. So yeah, it's got at least half a year. It might even have a full year, and then it goes to the lined. So anyway, they're nice looking journals. I do want to pull my black journal. Just to show you. So they're very much the same, very similar, although the black comes out just a little further. Page quality looks the same, but yeah, you definitely don't have that planner in the front with the months and things. What I've used this one for, this had kind of a Buddhist, kind of a Tao kind of look. I've been reading the Tao Te Ching, and so what I've done is kind of, you know, just marked. It's not necessarily page numbers, but kind of. So each verse of the Tao, and kind of writing like a standard English translation And then I've used ChatGPT to kind of fill in some of the things I've learned or things that chat can figure out from it too. Because some of these are not, kind of interesting to pick up on. So um, anyway, there's definitely some any other insights or things I've also filled out. So the Tao has 81 verses, so that uses most of the book, but I've still got a good chunk left there. So I'll think of what to fill in the rest. Maybe some other, something like the Bhagavad Gita or one of those other sacred texts. Being from Utah, I've got kind of a Mormon or LDS background that I grew up with. I haven't had exposure to a lot of world religions, and I'm not affiliated, LDS, but I am interested in other stuff. So the Tao has been really fun. But yeah, I've got some fun leather notebooks. I've got a fun little statue of Cthulhu that will look good on my shelf. And I got to try out Temu. I'm not sure what I think as far as their platform. It's harder to get good information on the products. I feel like AliExpress does better with showing, more detail of what you're actually getting. So even though these two Traveler's Notebook style notebooks, they probably came from the same place, just because of how similar they look. They do have some different beads here, but they're very similar, like the way the inside is textured a certain way. So I don't know. I would say if you find a really good deal on Temu, it's probably worth it. But at the same time, it can be hard to know what exactly to expect. So, all right. Thanks for joining me for this. Please hit the like button. That would help. And subscribe. Stay tuned for some more in-depth reviews of these products. Got some pen reviews coming up and all of the fun. So, all right, thanks. See ya.